Hey fam, this is Hector Mirai, and you're listening to Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So if you are aware of what's been going on in my life over the last little bit, I've been running my own Comic-Con. I partnered with my church and my community and some businesses and friends, and we ran a Comic-Con last Saturday. And I spent a little over 3 months working on it, preparing for it. And I'm used to how much work it takes to put on a show from being involved in them and watching other people do it. And I know that it's like you can't rush everything, and you have to be patient, and you have to be diligent, and you have to be meticulous. But I was doing everything I knew to do. But then there came a point where even though I had done everything I was supposed to have done, I was still burdened. Like, I was still anxious. I was worried even, not even that I was doing it right, but I was like, well, what if people don't show up? What if these people, artists and vendors, drive here and set up their booth and they drive hours to do this and people don't show up? And like, I kept, like, even in my resting moments, thinking, oh no, what if this doesn't happen or whatever. And I wasn't allowing myself to actually breathe or rest or take confidence in the fact that I knew I'd done what I'd supposed to have been doing, and I'd been faithful to do the right things, and that I'd put in all the work. And I feel like sometimes we do that even in our walk with God. It's like that we know we're faithful, but we can't really just step back and trust that God's got us and that God's going to actually do what he says he's going to do. And so we keep trying to overcompensate for our own insecurities because we don't trust God to be who he is and to do what he says he's going to do. And Psalms 127 verse 2 says this: "It is vain for you to rise up early, to retire late, to eat the bread of painful labors. For he gives to his beloved even in his sleep." And sometimes you need to be able to step back and say, you know what? You don't have to do all of this on your own, because you know that you have a God that loves you, that cares for you, and is providing for you. If you'd like to learn more about Faith and Fandom, head on over to faithandfandom.org, where you can learn about our Comic-Con ministry, podcast, memes, apparel, and book series. You can even read new chapters before they make it to the next book. I'm Hector Mirai, and thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.